Hello everybody, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is for you guys. It is later in the evening for us here. Not too much went on today, to be honest, guys. I spent the entire day working. I was working from home today, and there was like a lot to get done, so that's pretty much what I did all day. And then I remembered in the last video that we told you guys we were going to show you the stairs, how they turned out, and we let them dry. When did we let them dry for? Was it 48 hours we let them dry? Almost 48 hours. Today will make it 48 hours that we let them dry. Now that I think about it. I was talking to Freddie, he's in the kitchen right now. He's getting ready to fix him something to eat. Like, but yeah, I think, yeah, it's been 2 days now.
They made 2 full days.
The end of today to make 2 full days that we let the stairs dry. So now we can really show you guys what it kind of turned out like. And I wanted to try to do it in the daytime before it got dark, because when we finished it, it was dark and you couldn't really see the stairs that well because it was dark outside. So the stairs are not 100% completed. It's more so like 80% done. We did finish doing both coats, but we do have some touch-ups that we need to do on the stairs, as well as repainting the spindles. We didn't paint those. And then just where we made, you know, a little like where it was a little too dark from the staining, we're just gonna kind of like sand that down a little bit. And we also still have to put the sealant over the rails. But let me show you guys what they look like so far. This is how they came out. Freddie and I ended up yesterday actually finishing up under the bottom. So the rails is what's been sitting for almost 2 days, because yesterday we went back and we did underneath it, because in the video you guys only saw the top part, and then we let that dry, and then the next day we went back in and we stained underneath there. And it came out better than I expected, actually. I'm not gonna lie. As it dried, it got lighter and it started to look more like wood. You guys know we had these stairs completely painted white, like the whole thing was white. And now that we stained it, and when Freddie sanded it down before we stained it, the wood, like the wood grain is showing more now. You guys probably can't see it on camera, but in real life, there's like a really nice wood grain. Once we seal it, we'll be able to probably show it better, you think, when we seal it off for them?
Yeah.
But so over the past couple of days, not too much has been going on here. We've just been out and about shopping, picking up a few items here and there. And while we were out doing that, that's when we found out about like what's happening with the actual big furniture pieces that we need. The whole entire decorating that we're trying to do, the whole thing won't be completed for a couple of weeks or so now. Like, it kind of got put on hold a little bit. We found out that the other couch that we wanted to get, like the large, like not a larger one, but it's like a longer version of this one, it is out of stock until I believe like the first week of July. And then the desk that I wanted to get for my office, there's no telling when that's going to be back in stock. Some, like when I called the store today, because they were supposed to get a truck today, they said that it wasn't on the truck, the desk wasn't on the truck, so I didn't get to pick that up today, and that it may not be back in stock until back to school time. Like, they're completely sold out of computer desks. And I was just like, oh wow. I really feel like me and Freddie should have just got it when we saw it the first time, but we didn't, because we weren't sure that that's what we wanted. Like, when we picked up this table set here, like the coffee table with the 2 end tables, that same day they had all the pieces that went to that, including the, like, you know, we got the bench, there was a desk, there was like another bookshelf. Oh no, we did get the bookshelf. The only thing we didn't get was the desk. We should have got that desk, y'all, because now it's out of stock and it may not be back in. So I'm looking up alternative options and places that kind of sell this same color kind of desk. And even if they don't, it's okay, because this is a completely separate room. Like, I can just pick a different look. But I really wanted that rustic desktop, like that's what it was called, that color at least. I really wanted that for that office, because we already got the matching bookshelf and now we don't have the desk. But so that's a little hold on that. There's still a few more changes that need to happen in the living room before it's 100% complete, and one of those changes was the rug. We are going to change that out. I think I mentioned it in the video before that that's why we even did the stairs. Instead of getting them done professionally, we did them ourselves because there's still furniture that we need to buy. There's still rugs that need to be changed out. We also need to change out our pendant lights. I picked some out that I want to get, but I didn't buy it yet. And I'm thinking to Freddie, like, should we just go ahead and get it? Like, 'cause by the time I'm ready to buy it, it's not going to be there anymore. And then I'm going to be upset about that.
I don't have that problem.
To get the lights? They're really nice. They're like, they go with the theme. But yeah, I just feel like we kind of hesitated too long to get things, and then now they're sold out, like just random. Like I didn't think that would be sold out, but it was. So let me show you guys some of the pieces that I did get, since I ended up not being able to get my computer desk or couch. I went and picked up just some minor decor items that I saw in the store. We went to, try to remember, because we went to a couple of places, because I also was looking for like other things to replace as well. But we went to Tuesday Morning, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Big Lots. And that's where a good majority of these pieces came from. But let me come around here and show you. So this piece here, I was really proud of myself for putting it together. Freddie was saying we need something to put the remotes in, because we didn't want it to go back there and like scratch up the surface from like, you know, pulling it in and out and stuff, because that's paint. So we didn't want it to scratch the paint on there. So we have this little basket here. I think I found this basket at, was it Tuesday Morning? I think it was, I can't remember. But we got this basket and we have the little remotes in there. And I found this little vase thingy to put the flowers in. I tried to arrange them myself. I'm not a florist, but I think I did okay. Then we got this little section over here. We already had these candles. And these balls we had too. They were in the bookshelf, but we never opened them. So I opened them and put them in the glass, which this glass had apples in it. So now it has those. And Freddie picked these out, actually, these glass jars with the net on them. And we thought that was really cute. So I kind of moved stuff around a little bit. Nothing was in a permanent place. Oh yeah, the Trust in the Lord with all your heart. You guys haven't seen that either. That was on the bookshelf. That was over here that we moved. And no, the plant isn't staying there. I just moved it because it was, where the plant is where the bookshelf was. And that's where that was. And that's where these balls inside of the plastic were. And that bookshelf. And we just kind of moved stuff around. Like, I was saying, I was like, I don't know. Huh? You don't want to put it in your man cave? You don't need it? Okay. I thought you were going to use it for that. But yeah, like I really, honestly guys, I didn't even know where we were going to put the pieces at. We just kind of put it down, and wherever it fits, we just keep it there. My centerpiece, I changed that out as well. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like this here, so I left it for a couple of days just to see how I like it. So that's why the tag is still on. I didn't want to take it off until I knew for sure I wanted to keep it. And I thought this was cute. I found this to use, this little plant tray to put my coasters in. You know what? I got these coasters at the Dollar Tree like last year and never used them until now. And also this was at Tuesday Morning, this cute little floral arrangement thingy. But yeah, I really like how that whole thing turned out. The only thing though is, like I was telling you guys before, I gotta change this table runner because I didn't like the way it looked when I put my placemats down. So this is gonna be changed out, as well as the rug. A lot of you guys mentioned the rug, asking about if we're changing this out or not. Yes, this rug is gonna be changed out, just like this rug is gonna be changed out. But the thing is rugs are really, really pricey. We need an 8x10 rug for this room. And those usually start off, if you guys are familiar with rugs, at $200 and up. And the better the quality, the more expensive the rug is. So the one that I want is a little pretty penny. So I gotta take my time with that. But this one over here, it shouldn't be as much, but like I said, the quality is what makes the rug so expensive. But this one will be going first because it doesn't match at all with the new theme that we have. So that one's definitely out. But I'm gonna spin around and show you guys like an overview. Yeah, move your head, Freddie. They can't see nothing. And move the basket too. You can't see over the basket. Here's like an overview of what the space looks like with all the changes. And I was telling Freddie this morning that I feel like the house is starting to really have that vibe. Like it's getting a theme now. We didn't actually intend on going with any particular theme when we started this process. It was more so just to make our home feel spacious, number one, and two, to create more light in the space, because that also makes the home feel more spacious. So we changed out the type of furniture that we had and changed the color to add some light. But I noticed when we did that, this space was just so bright that it just wasn't even toned for us. So that's when we decided to, you know, let's look into changing the stairs and what can we do, you know, for the time being to get this done, because to do the whole thing like professionally is just too much money. So this was our, you know, our little DIY project. And I think that since now we have the stairs done, it definitely gave the home a theme, even if we weren't going for that. It gave it like that rustic look. I mean, some of you guys were saying farmhouse, and even my coworker, she was here. She came by, my friend Toya, and she actually came by to bring this basket. It's so beautiful. And she said to me when she came in, she was the first person to see it. I haven't even shown anybody yet. And she was like, what made you decide to go farmhouse? And to be honest, I was like, we didn't really decide to go farmhouse. It just kind of happened. Freddie and I were going for a light and airy look, and then we just started picking out pieces that we liked. And once we put them in the home, mainly when we put the table set in the home and then added the pieces that we bought to go with it, that's when we started to see a little bit of a change, where we were like, oh, it's changing. It's starting to look like something, you know. I know some of you guys called it rustic, some called it boho, like all different kinds, but it is giving us that farmhouse feel now, especially with the stairs. For me now, yeah, it does. But we also, now that I'm over here, I wanted to show you guys something. Since it started to have that farmhouse feel, we decided to change out the rocks that were in here. We used to have the crystal rocks in the fireplace, and this fireplace also came with logs, so you can change them from rocks to logs. And we put the logs in, and now it really gives it that feel, right, babe? Like, it really looks like.
You gotta turn the lights off.
I don't know if I have the fire up high enough.
Let me see.
Oh shoot, I'm turning the heater on and off. I always do that. Where's the thing for the fire? Is it this? Yeah. I was turning the heater on. Now that's high. That's the high one.
Yeah. You gotta see it when the sun goes down, when it's getting like.
Yeah, it looks so nice and warm and cozy. I was like, I like it. So if you guys, no, not if, but when the sun goes down, I'm sure the camera isn't really doing it that much justice, but when the sun goes down, you guys, this is the feel that the room has, that warm and cozy vibe. And it's like really nice, like almost like you feel like you're in like a cabin, almost like a nice modern cabin. Freddie and I took a picture last night. We'll post it on Instagram so you guys can see it. And it looks like what I'm trying to describe. Right now you probably can't tell because it's like the light and stuff still, so it's still a little bright in here. But when the sun goes down, this house looks so warm and cozy. Makes you just want to snuggle up with a blanket and some hot cocoa. And but yeah, it all turned out nice. Over here where this plant is, because I don't want you guys to think this plant is staying here. I just moved the plant, like I said, from over here because it was like, as you walk through here, you keep hitting it, and I don't want my leaves to fall off. But where this plant is, do you guys remember it was like a black bookshelf here, like a really dark bookshelf? So we took that bookshelf out, and it was the one that had those items that I was pointing out over here. The sign with the Trust the Lord, those decorative balls were in there, as well as the 2 brown vases, and there were some photos on the top. We took all that down, and we're gonna replace that with either another white bookshelf or a white half table or something. That's what's gonna go here, just to brighten up the space in the area, because we want to keep it balanced, like neutral looking with the light and the dark. We don't want the dark to overpower the light, and we don't want the light to overpower the dark. We want it to be like a nice neutral look with a little bit of green, because I like the greenery in here. Also, let me turn some light on, because it's so, listen, we're gonna brighten up all this space, okay? It's all gonna be bright. But in this space right here, you guys probably don't see this section that often right here, but we're gonna put a coat rack storage shoe shelf type thingy here, and that one's also gonna be white. That's why I was asking in the comment section, when we went looking at the picking out stuff. Like, where did you guys get the coat racks from, for those that have them? Because I've been on a hunt trying to find those, like, in the store. And you know what? Big Lots had one, and now they sold out too. So I can't even go there for it. But I'm trying to find the one, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's, you found it on Amazon?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Come show them real quick so they can see what I'm talking about. I wanted to see it in the store, because on Amazon you got to build it and put it together. And then if you don't like it, you done did all that work.
I'm gonna find a big one. Hold on.
Okay, but I want that so that I can put like the purses, the shoes, book bags and stuff when we start back going to school. Yeah, that's it. It's perfect. Hold on, let it focus. Y'all focusing yet? Okay, there we go. Like that, something like that. So Freddie's seen this one on Amazon,
Yeah,
but if we can,
in that spot.
if we can find one that's in a store so I can see it, I would prefer that. Because if you get this on Amazon, babe, you're gonna have to put it together. I think you'll still like it. But yeah, I want to do it like that. I want it for the little shoes, put the purse and stuff on there, maybe a little decor on top. And you measured that already?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be cool to put that right here. Look at that. See, like, my shoes already on the floor. But yeah, that'll be good in this space right here. Trying to do something with this entryway, guys, you know. I was like, it's a little, our entryway is a little small, but. So this is pretty much it for now, you guys. It won't be any more updates for a while, or at least until the furniture comes in. We won't be able to do any more updates, but I will either probably take photos on Instagram, or if I find something really nice, I'll post it on here for you guys so you can see it. But this is really big for us. This change is very drastic, in my opinion, compared to all the other looks that we've ever had in our home, which were all the same. But you know, so thank you guys so much for your feedback on the space and everything like that. If you guys have any suggestions for us or places for us to go look for things, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. For those of you that DM me saying, you know, the things that you liked and suggestions, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, because I did go to some of those stores that you guys were talking about. Shout out to my girl Kiki. I had sent her a picture of the stairs, and she really, really liked it, and it made me feel good. So thank you guys, because that stair was something special. We weren't sure how that was gonna look at all. That was very iffy right there, because we didn't want it to be too dark, and this was our first time staining a stairwell. We never did that before. But yeah, so this is pretty much it.
Huh?
I was telling them this is pretty much it. Trying to show. What you breaking over there, Freddie? I seen you picking up stuff. Did my plant fall again?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I picked up.
I know. We need to go to the nursery though. I want to show them some more succulents. I'll probably do some plant updates, because I got some more succulents coming. And we need to find a home for this plant. Where are we gonna put her? Because she can't go right here. Alright, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all of the positive feedback. We really appreciate it, and we will see you guys in the next video. Life is a day-to-day experience, so enjoy. And 1 and a 2 and a 3, say goodbye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Say goodbye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, thumbs up if you like this video, and always be happy.